Welcome to this meditation called The Journey in the Forest. I'd like you to take a moment to prepare yourself for this meditation. Just a few things to consider before we get started. One of the things that I find is truly helpful is to position yourself in the most comfortable position for you. That could be in a chair, it could be on your bed, it could be on the floor with a cushion. Put yourself in a place where you feel comfortable and relaxed. I'd like you to pay attention to your shoulders and your neck. I'd like you to just roll your shoulders forward, up and back in a circular movement. I'm thinking of releasing any tension held. And with your neck, if you could just turn your neck slightly to the left, slightly to the right. And then gently move your neck in a circular motion, releasing any tension. And allow your shoulders just to drop a little. If you're feeling any tension in your facial muscles, maybe do a yawn or a smile. Maybe move your tongue around your mouth. Just allow any of that tension in that area to be released. I'd like you to think about where your hands are. And if you're sat, maybe place your hands with your palms facing upwards and your thighs. If you're lying down, maybe just to the side, allow your palms to be facing up. Allow that openness to energy to come through you. If you're sat, maybe place your feet flat on the ground and have everything open. If you feel comfortable to do so, take a moment to close your eyes. If we close our eyes, we're able to take in much more through the power of listening, connecting through our mind, into our body, through our heart, and back to our mind. Meditation is something to give you that space for you in this moment, to also allow yourself to push that pause button, as we all know that life can be very busy. I hope this experience will help you to feel relaxed, grounded, and ready to face the world. We've all been on quite a journey, and the journey continues. Every single one of us is on a journey of life. And sometimes our life may feel a little difficult. We may be facing struggles or difficulties, but sometimes it's through those times that we really connect with who we really are. And we also have resilience built, where growth also happens. I think the other thing is we sometimes forget about the progress we're making along this journey. We're moving from one thing to the next and not allowing ourselves to feel that recognition, that accomplishment, the achievements along the way, celebrating when we've come out of those times that felt really difficult at the time. So this meditation is going to help you to bring everything to this present moment, which is our true reality. The past is in the past and it's gone. It's not forgotten, but we can't go back and change it. The future is not here yet. By the time this meditation finishes, we would be in the future. But let's focus now on this present moment, this gift of life. Before we get started, I'd like us to raise awareness and notice our breath, the gift we have that keeps on going without us even having to think about it. I think sometimes we can think about our breath and then we realize that actually we can feel that true connection with ourselves. Our breath will always be there until the day we take our last breath. So let's live in this present moment and enjoy this experience of noticing, raising the awareness as to our own natural breath cycles. I'd also like you to pop one of your hands on the top of your chest and your other hand on your abdomen. I want you to notice, can you tell where that breath is going? Is it in your chest or lower down? Is it in your throat or lower down? Just notice that natural breath of inhalation and exhalation. What is happening? When we are born as natural belly breathers. But as life goes along and we continue this treadmill of life going every day 100 miles an hour, we start to move that breath up into our chest and sometimes our throat, which can cause tension, overwhelm, anxiety, and other feelings of distress. So every now and again, I'd like you to remember our breath is our center of our inner peace. And if we can raise our awareness in those moments of distress or dis-ease, we have our own inner resource to bring that calmness out of a chaotic situation. I'd now like you to take just one deep breath in, breathing in relaxation and exhaling any other tension held throughout your body, allowing that tension to go out through the bottom of your feet. If you feel the urge, take another deep breath. Breathe in relaxation and exhale any tension. Breathe out. Now let's begin our journey into the forest. I'd like you to embark on this journey, allowing yourself to open yourself up just a little bit more to life. I want you to embrace those struggles, those difficulties, those moments of disease by tuning into that breath and awareness that we have. It's there to serve us, to protect us, and therefore you are then in control. I want you to imagine that in front of you is this most beautiful open forest that goes on and on and on beyond your own mind's eye. This forest is full of every variety of tree that you could ever imagine, from small to large, from thick to thin, with lots of leaves and little leaves, from the oak tree to the birch tree, to the fir tree, to the monkey puzzle tree, to the weeping willow tree beyond overlooking the lake, to the horse chestnut tree. I want you to notice the colours of the leaves around you. Whatever season we are experiencing whilst you're listening to this meditation, imagine those colours. If we are in that autumn season, we know that trees go through that colour change from green to yellow and orange and browns, to falling gracefully to the ground, preparing for new growth in spring. Transformation is happening all around us. And as we come through spring, we see the blossom. And as the blossom turns into fruits of our labor. So whatever moment you are listening to this meditation, imagine that transformation of the nature in front of you and think about your own transformation too. As you start to walk through this forest, I want you to pay attention. Raise your awareness to the feelings that are happening inside of you. I want you to see inside of you. I want you to hear inside of you. I want you to feel inside of you. I want you to experience that sense of smell and touch. Turn your attention to those senses, a natural ability to connect, and turn your attention to your outward senses. What else do you notice in this moment? You may be experiencing some mind wandering, some thoughts, some images popping up in your mind as you walk through this beautiful forest. It's a natural thing for our mind to do that. But each time you catch yourself wandering with your thoughts, bring your attention back to your breath, your natural breath. I'd also like you to slow down that pace of your walking as you go through the forest. You have this sense of a lake coming up where that weeping willow tree is gently touching the water. Slow that pace of walking down and see what else you can bring your attention to notice. Bring into your awareness, your surroundings. What is it that you can see through your mind's eye? Are there any images, words, experiences? How are you feeling by just pushing pause for this moment? I would now like to invite you to look all around you and choose a tree that you feel drawn to. When you've chose that tree, approach the tree. Get as close up to that tree as you possibly can. And if you feel comfortable, hug the tree, touch the tree, smell the tree, look up at the wholeness of the tree. And then slowly, if you feel comfortable, sit down and close to the tree. Now ask yourself, which tree did you choose? Which tree were you particularly drawn to? What do you think the reason for choosing that tree was? What's that connection? How does this tree make you feel? Whilst you're sat there observing and noticing everything about the tree that you chose, what else are you noticing around you, internally and externally? Is your mind focused on the tree, the surroundings, or any other thoughts? Now bring your attention back to your beautiful breath. Just for this moment, this is your natural breath of inhalation and exhalation. Can you feel where that breath is in this moment? Is it any different from when we first started this journey? See if you can bring that breath even lower, right in that belly. It doesn't need to be a deep breath, but it's that sensation, that feeling of knowing the breath is down in that center in order to send the signals to our beautiful brain to relax. Now I want you now to imagine that with each inhalation, you are breathing in the oxygen from that tree. And as you breathe out, you are exhaling carbon dioxide to provide the life to the tree. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in the oxygen. Breathe out the carbon dioxide. And continue this for about another 11 natural breaths. What you feel comfortable with. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in oxygen. Breathe out carbon dioxide. Bring in life, provide life. We all know that our life is all about connection. Underneath that tree is the root connection to all other trees, to all other life below that surface. Tuning in at this moment to our own ability to notice and observe how we are truly feeling too. Breathe in, breathe out. Just a couple more. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. On the next inhalation, I want you to raise, open your arms up wide as you can. And look up to the sky, to the top of the trees. I want you to say to yourself, I am opening myself more to life, more to experiences, more to the possibilities and opportunities that life brings to me. accepting anything with grace. As you exhale any breath, I want you to let go of any doubt, any limitations, any hesitations, and just feel that relaxation in every cell in your body. Remember, at any time, you're able to connect to your breath and allow yourself to feel calm and present. I am not a set of nonsense emotions, ideas, beliefs, values, judgments, morals and conclusions. I am a life connecting with life. I am a life connecting with life. I'd like you now to gently bring your palms of your hands together and gently rub them together. And place your hands over your eyes and set an intention of what you want to achieve in the rest of the day, before you go to bed, when you wake up in the morning, whatever that intention is about how you want to be, how you want to feel. Place those hands over your eyes, and in your own time, when you're comfortable and ready, start to bring your awareness back to your own surroundings, your own environment. Gently open your eyes and just take a moment to familiarize yourself, to feel back in touch with this external world. And remember, being in a relaxation state, just take a moment before you rise to your feet. And always appreciate yourself. You are always enough. Namaste.